気分 feel so good 素敵なアフタヌーンプラチナみんな yeah 固めて転がす I love you いつでも smile for you 君だけにラブ Hey so頑張らなくちゃ Compilation お揃いの T シャツ Hey 手編みのマフラーと Oh yeah ハートに目白押し
Gay Scarface, be like, say hello to my little friend. Hello, everybody. It's Wednesday! What's up? Did you like my joke? Laugh. Chat, I finished Taxi Driver. I did not have 20 minutes like I thought I did. I had like another hour. Man. Where am I gonna put Chiron? I'm gonna put him right here. Hey, buddy. He's alive in my heart, damn it. Oh, man. Missed the joke. Gay Scarface be like, say hello to my little friend. But chat, I finished Taxi Driver. And I gotta say, not my favorite Scorsese flick, but I totally get it. I'll tell you what, the most disturbing part of that movie, it was not the shit that Robert De Niro's character was doing, because that was disturbing. And it was not the guy who was like selling off that child for nefarious deeds. No, it wasn't that. It was when De Niro's character like finally breaks, I would say, and he gets the he gets the opportunity to go nuts towards the end of the movie, and he starts shooting a bunch of people. That wasn't the part that disturbed me the most. The part that disturbed me was the jacket he's wearing. I knew a fucking kid in high school who wore that exact jacket, and thinking back on it, I'm like, he would have probably done that shit. Oh, man. Say hello to my little friend, Fires Heavy Bolter. No, Gay Scarface be like, push it to the limit. Get it? Push it to the limit. Gotta come in this guy's ass. It's soft and warm and makes me moan. Push it to the limit, you know? Wasn't there a conspiracy that this film inspired someone to shoot Reagan? Taxi Driver? I don't know. I got no idea. I just watched it and I was like, that was okay. They did Chiron and Acheron dirty. Okay, let's talk about the elephant in the room. The Chiron in the room. Acheron makes sense. That guy was gonna die. However, I've seen a lot of people give a lot of opinions on it over the past day or two. And Gene Steeler fans, how you feeling? Gene Steeler cults, my girlies, what's up? How you feeling today? So here's my opinion. I think it's dirty that they got done in a community article. I have seen some people say that they got Yarricked, but that's different because that was in a codex. And might I remind everybody, that was in the 10th edition codex that came with the Leviathan box. That was beginning of edition. Yarrick is not confirmed dead. I need to be so clear with that because specifically the Yarrick was killed, KIA, whatever. That is because they couldn't find him. So the Imperium is like, well, he must be dead. Yarrick is technically just missing. Are Chiron and Acheron confirmed dead? According to the article, yes. Now, is it possible that they get dreadnoughted? Yeah, absolutely. Is it possible that... I don't know. I don't know. As far as we know right now, with the information that we have, Chiron and Acheron are dead. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. So Yarrick still has a chance? Yes. What else? Oh, I saw someone on like the Necron subreddit going like, well, now the Ultramarines know how we feel about our characters because they are no longer in our codex. I'm like, brother, those guys are alive. They just don't have data sheets anymore. Enric the Traveler is literally in the new Necron book. Like, what are you talking about? Why did they listen to the special games list people? No, I genuinely don't know what... I don't think anybody can truly know other than the people who like had final say on the getting rid of Chiron and Acheron. Acheron needed to go to make Titus the new captain. Well, to get his captain position back. So Acheron was going to be dead no matter what. Dead or dreadnoughted, whatever. Or, best case scenario, they transfer him over to like a different company. But that's unlikely. Chiron died on the way back to his own planet. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. We ultimately don't know. I don't know if I subscribe to the idea that the reason it happened was because, well, Titus can only have one black friend. If that is the case, that's fucking ridiculous. That's crazy. And that's why I don't want to believe it. That could totally be the case. I don't know. I am just saying I don't want that to be the case. What are we playing tonight? I haven't decided. I do have a coin next to me. We are going to have a variety of things, but they're all going to be Warhammer games, so don't you worry. They could have covered this in a game instead of a community post, but this is the way of James Workshop. I'd say this is unusual for James Workshop. We don't usually get community articles like this that just go like, by the way, they're dead. We usually get codex entries or we get like a novel, but not just like an article that's just like, oh, and then they died. This is unusual. Didn't you post I have no mouth and I must scream? No, that's just the joke of the stream title. I don't think we're going to play I have no mouth. I want to play that on stream with Carrie because as a psych major, I really want to see how she feels about it. No mouth? No mouth. Only gay Scarface. They reached the quota. Best thing I read is we get a Gene Stealer book with Akron as an antagonist from the Gene Stealer's point of view. That could be cool. I don't know. We'll have to see. If Grey Knights are doing the way of the dodo, I can't imagine Legion of the Dam ever making it out of fan fiction. Legion of the Dam is canon. They show up in Fall of Cadia. But they're not going to get like their own codex supplement or anything like that. Grey Knights have more of a chance of getting refreshed fully in 11th edition. Demons, on the other hand. Demons fans, I'm here with you. I'm right here with you. We're fucked. We're fucked. There's an Ellison game. Yep, I Have No Mouth has a video game adaptation. That is like a pseudo sequel to the book. That also does not make the book ending canon. Basically, everything that happened before Ted and Benny and gang went fucking nuts and started like going sicko mode on one another. That did not happen. That part after that did not happen. They just walked to the snow desert or whatever the fuck. Snow desert. Oh my god. The snow. No, they walked through a desert, then it was like mountains. Anyway. That does happen, but like the stuff that happens after they find the like single can of food or whatever, that is no longer canon, according to the game. I quite like the game. I know the book is good, but I don't like to read. Then listen to the audio version that's read by Harlan Ellison himself. It's like 45 minutes. If Legion of the Damned is ever a thing, it should just be a Space Marine new unit. I don't think Legion of the Damned would ever become a thing again. They had a Codex supplement a long time ago, but they no longer do. A lot of Marines had Codex supplements and like unique rules for things. But they weren't like super in-depth or anything. It was just like, oh, are you a successor to the Ultramarines? You basically have Ultramarine rules, but you can't use like Guilliman or Calgar. That's about it. Like generic Marines, you know what I mean? Harlan Ellison was also in the game. Yep, he voices Am. What is the best Space Marine helmet design? I'll tell you what, this might be a controversial opinion. I don't like Mark 5s. I think they look dumb. And I know you Space Shark fans in chat, I know you're coming for me. I know, you're in my walls. You're swimming under the floor. You're about to kill me. I know. But I can't not look at it and see gerbil with its cheeks. Like it's just stuffed its face. That's all I can see. I don't like Mark 5. The rest of them, fine. Mark 4 is okay. Yeah, no, I think all of them are pretty cool. Just Mark 5 is my least favorite. Mark 10 is really good. I really like the Mark 10. I think my all-time favorite, though, is going to be Mark 7. It's just so classic, you know? I think the best audiobook has got to be done by the BBC. And that one is the best of all. Really? Hey, just wanted to let y'all know I just pulled a gold foil Ethan's Ho-Oh and a full Art Team Rocket Meowth from the same box of Destined Rivals, and the TGC Reddit is mean every time I ask a question. I'm sorry to hear that. I don't know anything about cards, so hopefully your answers do get filled. Mark 6 is really good. Mark 3 is good, yep. I think my bottom is Mark 5, and then right above that is Mark... Hold on. Can we do like a tier list? There's got to be a Space Marine armor tier list, right? There is, baby. 1 second. Here's what we can do. Let me make sure this isn't going to break if I switch over to this. This is a black screen. Ah, I did it. Okay. Oh, these pictures are somewhat tiny. Okay, let's start with the ones that we can identify. Mark 10s. Great. These might change. Gravis. Also great. Phobos. Good. I like Phobos. Mark 7. Great. Amazing. We love Terminators here. Mark 4. Good. Mark 3. Great. What's this? Mark 5? Fair. This is Gorgon Terminator armor. Fair. Mark 1? Poor. Saturnine armor. We're gonna take the new Saturnines as designs. Great. Mark 2? Amazing. Mark 6? Amazing. Mark 8? Bad. Bad. I don't like Mark 8s. I don't like it. Cataphracti Terminator armor. Amazing. Tartaros Terminator armor. Amazing. Grey Knights. Okay, so here's the problem. In art, badass. In art, amazing. Models, bad. Art, though, amazing. Which Mark is Iron Armor again? Mark 3. No, Iron Armor is not Mark 2. Mark 2 is Crusader Armor. Is the Mark 8 the Screaming Helmet? No. This is it. I fucking hate this helmet. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Fucking Astartes did it good. And if they make a Mark 8 kit and they have... What is this fucking... We gotta get out of here. If they made Mark 8 look like this, awesome, great. But this fucking... The fish lips, I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate the fish lips. The grill, the fucking lips come out way too far. Even this looks fine. I don't like the... I don't like the safety cone around the head. Like, this just does not look good to me. This is not my vibe. This, good. 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 Jenny? Hello. The stream titles are killing me. Thank you. I can't take credit for this one. A chatter gave it to me. Grey Knights models are age-locked. Listen, Grey Knights models should get refreshed. Like, look at this, chat. This is fucking sick. This? Awful. Hate it. Good. Fantastic. More this, please. I don't know much about helmet numbers. What's the Rebreather Salamander from Space Marine 2? That's a modified Mark 10. Corvus is better. Corvus armor is great. Let's look at this. Let's look at this closely. Amazing. Do I want to move any of these around? Do I like Mark 8 more than Mark 5? Or do I think they're about equal? I think they're about equal, honestly. I think they're about equal, yeah. Phobos I like, I just don't like it as much as the other armors. I dislike Corvus armor. Explain. Who's your pick to date if you could in Dispatch? I haven't played Dispatch. Gorgon and Fair. Ava, why is Gorgon and Fair? I think if they had a refresh, they would easily jump up to amazing, but currently, I don't know. They don't look very good in my opinion. If I ever do Grey Knights, I'm basing them all around the Doomslayer. Fuck it. Yeah. The Space Marines aesthetic was really all I knew about Warhammer for years, and a lot of the helmet designs were not my vibe. Yeah. A lot of them are really cool, don't get me wrong. But, generally speaking, yeah. Totally understandable. Homie play Dispatch? I don't have it. I also would like to play that with Carrie. And guess who's not here? I guess we judge an only mini. Listen, artwork, amazing. I said Grey Knights. They're in bad if we're going just pure off armor. But I don't know. Is there art of Gorgon armor? Can you put it in the Discord, please? Ava, are you really going crazy without Carrie here? I don't know. You tell me. Is Gorgon armor Iron Hand specific? Yes. My Flying Dutchman themed Knight Tyrant has all base coats of paint and some effects. Just got to nail the rotted wood look and the Demon Engine Kraken I'll be putting in the resin pool. That's fucking so sick. Codex cover tier list. Let me look this up. Oh my god, I have the hat on. This is my judgy hat. Okay. Can I? Hold on. Wait. I'm adjusting something. Okay, now you can actually see each other. They use this for the fandom wiki, probably not canon. This is fan art, but if we got a refresh at some point and it looked like this, yeah, absolutely going in amazing. The vibe of Gorgon armor is A tier. Easily. Have you heard the recent news on Titus? Yeah, we talked a bit about it earlier. All right, this is Codex art for 9th edition. All right. Black Templars. Can we get a, hold on. I'm actually going to go off this for a second. Yes, the hat's back, I know. Reddit to the rescue, thank fucking God. Okay. Oh, fuck, this is not gonna work. Hold on. What if I don't want to show this part. There we go. There we go. Now we're good. Okay. Chat, you're gonna have to deal with the black bars on the screen. Actually, no, you won't. Let's do this. But if I go over here... Oh, that's actually fine. Chat, you can see this fine? My mobile users, how's this? What's on the 18-hour docket today? Lots of Warhammer. We're doing Warhammer stuff. Okay. We're grading Codex art from 9th edition. This is the 9th edition one. I couldn't find one for 10th, but I found the 9th edition one, and that's fine. Okay. Black Templars first. My main problem with this one is I think it fucks. It fucks so hard. Guy doesn't have a helmet on. That does dock it from S tier to A tier for me. Pretty good for me. Pretty good. Bueno. Fine. Okay. Next up, Bangles. Okay. I understand the contrast they're doing here. The green smoke and the bright red armor. I think it's too much. I think the art is so fucking sick. Don't get me wrong. But I think it's an A. I think it's... Well, no. I don't like it as much as the Black Templar one. I think the colors are too much. I think the green is way too much. So we're doing B for Bangles. Next up. Chaos Knights. Fucks. Absolutely fucks. Easily S tier. Look at this. Are you kidding me? Amazing. Fantastic. It contrasts with the Blood Angel's armor. Yes, but the problem is it does not contrast in my opinion, in an appealing way. I think it's too bright. I think if it was a dark green and then you have the bright red armor, would look great. Too saturated. Thank you. Yes, it's too saturated in my opinion. I think if the green was lowered and the red stayed the same, it would work just as well. You'd have the bright red, dark green would be great. I think the green is too bright. Next up, Eldari. Nope. 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 Where the fuck are the Eldar? Where's the Eldari? There they are. Great. Fantastic. I love the lighting. I love the focus on the... I don't know the units for Eldar, I'm sorry. But I love the focus on this unit. You've got the Farseer coming in. Your eyes are naturally going in a circular motion. And honestly, it could start up here with the Avatar of Cain. It could start with the light source as you want it to. But depending on where you start, you are naturally following the colors because you go from the red to the green and then over to the chaos. It's the middle of the battle with some chaos guys. It's fucking sick. That's an S tier. Next up, chaos. Okay. Let's not fucking pretend. This is my tablet wallpaper. It's been my tablet wallpaper for years. You know why? Because it fucks. This is everything Chaos has to offer. The focus, the aura farming, the detail, it's so chaotic. Haha. But also, you get to just see all the details amidst the chaos. It's so fucking awesome. Easy S tier. Top of S tier in my opinion. Custodes! It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's not my favorite. It's okay. I'm gonna put it with the Bangles. It's a solid B. No, well... it might even be C tier. I don't feel anything from it. Yeah, C for Custodes. I don't know. I think the focus is really weird because this guy is not nearly big enough to have the focus of the lighting on him. Because my focus is going towards this sister. And I don't know what's going on with the face. And also this custodian. And like they're fighting demons. But it just seems like there's a lack of detail. It doesn't look finished. And I'm not saying any of this to have any offense to the artist. Absolutely not. Because I know this stuff. I can't fucking draw this. Are you kidding me? Absolutely not. But I think this is just missing something. It needed another day. It needed another day, in my opinion. So C for Custodes. Demons. Okay. It's like the chaos art, but bad. And I mean that in the chaos art. Let's go back to it really quick. Let's look at this. There's so much chaos happening with the lines, with the shapes, but it all looks cohesive because you can tell where this guy starts and where he ends. And you see this mass of like cultists here, but you have that contrast with the bright blue light of this bolter because you have this Marine here going forward. There's so much going on, but when you actually look and your eyes focus, you can see what's happening. However, demons. I think the framing is weird. I think the lighting being focused on this one plague bearer is really strange. I think this pink horror being so large is really weird. I don't really know what this is back here. I think it's supposed to be a blue horror or like a chaos shrine or something. I don't know. I think it just looks a little off. Yeah, I feel like it's right up there with the Custodes where like I don't think it's bad. I'm not feeling the whimsy. I'm not like, "Whoa, this is like knocking me on the floor." Like it's just kind of there. I think it would do better if you had like A, you blow the picture up way bigger. B, you have, like, each corner to represent one of the 4 Chaos Gods. You know what I mean? So, like, you have a bunch of Khorne stuff up here. You have a bunch of Nurgle stuff up here. You have a bunch of Slaanesh down here. You have a bunch of Tzeentch over here. And it's, like, kind of... It's all chaotic, like the Chaos Space Marine Codex, but it's all sort of moving towards the middle. And the middle, you can have, like, an eyeball or something. Make it look like a fucking tome, like an evil book, right? Oh, thank you, Web. Welcome. Welcome. We're looking at Codex art and ranking it on a tier list. Next up, Dark Angels. Come on. Easy S. Are you kidding? The Aura Farmers. Are you insane? Easily S tier. Come on. Space Knights. The lighting, the triangle with the fucking visual, because you see this and you see all the fucking little watchers in the dark, the chapter serfs, the banners. Ugh. Excellent. The dark green armor with the bright, like, pinkish light behind them. Fantastic. Amazing. Easy. Next up, Death Guard. We might have to go into part 2 of this. Nope. What do you want me to say? It's perfect. I think some contrast in the background could be good, but it honestly kind of works because the lighter blues and greens of the background help distinguish the Death Guard in the front here. And then that also matches with the Ultramarines down here. It's a very cold... It's a cold Codex art. Warhammer? Yes! Welcome. It's very good. I think this is another easy S tier. And even in the Codex art, they actually brighten up Mortarion. You can see it a bit here. They actually brighten up Mortarion to give him more of a focus, especially with the spell he's casting. It's great. It's great. Next up, an army that no longer exists. I think conceptually, it's a good Codex art. The lack of helmets, in my opinion, is a problem. I think also, one thing about Deathwatch that should always be the focus, and this is only sort of the focus, is the fact that these are different chapters working together. You can kind of see this is an Ultramarine. You can kind of see that's maybe an Imperial Fist. This guy is most likely a Dark Angel. This guy is probably a Space Wolf going off of that tone of yellow. Blood Angel, Black Templar, you get the idea. But I feel... I don't know. It's just not wowing me as the other ones. I think it's on the same tier as Black Templars. I think this has the potential to be awesome. You know what I mean? Like this exact... I love the background. I'll say that. The background is fucking sick. Hey, Ava. Just got home from work. Welcome. Next up, Drukhari. Okay, this is one of my favorites. Where they at? Where they at? Where they at? They might not be in this one. Hold on. Thank you, Bloblado, for retrieving this. This is previews of all of it. Nope, never mind. Drukari. What the? Huh? Did this person forget? It's on there? Am I blind? Don't answer that. Before... Too new? No. This is 9th edition. Am I just blind? Can somebody find it and link it to me? Yeah, it's not in here. What the heck? Going too fast? It's not in here. Okay, well, we could skip it for now while somebody retrieves the art. Next up, Gene Stealer Cults. Okay. This one is a solid okay. It's okay. I'm not wowed by it. Do I think it's on the tier of the Custodes or the Demons? No, because I love the colors they're using. I think it just doesn't wow me as much as the other ones. Grey Knights next. Yeah, it's neat. Grey Knights, I'm not going to lie to you, it fucks. It fucks. The purple, the pink... Sorry, the purple into like a lighter... it's like a pinkish purple. Their feet are surrounded by demons and corruption and stuff. You got the dude, you got the light shining on him. He's got the big fucking spear. He's firing off his Stormbolter. It's great. Thank you, Mark. We're going to put that in S tier. All right, Drukari, thank you for retrieving this, Mark. This, easy S tier. The contrast, brother. The contrast. Them coming out of the fucking thing. The fucking lighting around the planet that they're invading. The leap, the motion. They're jumping onto these Tau. You feel like this Tau guy right here. You're like, holy shit, we're getting jumped. Holy fuck. It's a perfect representation of the faction. You get a bunch of like little boats everywhere. You've got the sharp armor. It's easily S tier. Fantastic. Next up, Guard. Okay. Chat. Don't hurt me. Do not hurt me. I think this art is good. It is not S tier because this guy's face, I don't like it. I think the face is really bad. But this is a fantastic representation of the faction, the horde of the guardsmen, and then the full art you have them like just fucking like a bunch of them crowding around one orc. You've got the orcs over here. You see the mountains. You see the fucking tanks coming over them. You got the big ship having them all swarm out. It's great, but the guy's face makes it an A. I think if the face was better, and I get what they were going for, but I think if he wasn't going like, I would easily make this S tier. Unfortunately, the face exists. Regular Imperial Knights. I don't think they're in here either. Can somebody grab that for me? We'll skip it for now. Okay, Ultramarines, or just Space Marines in general. I'm gonna be real. I love the color contrast. I don't love the dude with the helmet. This Chaplain and Terminator armor fucks back here, though. I love that. I like these Chaos guys. It's a very clear, heroic-looking Codex art. I like the composition. I love the colors. I love the colors so much. I think the color difference between the guy you're supposed to focus on and the guys in the background is a little too much. But the main thing is, I don't really like the focus on the guy with no helmet. I would rather him be wearing a helmet. It's the same as the Black Templars. It's going in A. Next up, Mechanicus. We don't need to pretend. We don't need to lie to ourselves. Fuck off. That's awesome. Fuck off. That is so awesome. Are you kidding me? Fuck off. The bright red robes, the darkness around them, the machinery, the fact... Again, very similar to the Chaos Codex. There is so much details that you're just like, what is this jumble of, like, just shit in my face? But then you look at it and you see all of the things. There is a actual thought into all of this mess. And the best detail, the human hands, the actual human hands, what is left of this tech priest praying, and then the mechanical hands praying there, and then another additional set of hands holding up this gigantic halberd. Fantastic and easy S tier. If after you're done these, can I show you the Poor Hammer tier list? It was 10th, but only Marines and Nids were out, and they basically the same art. Sure, show me their results. Necrons is next. It's good, but is it S tier? I personally don't think so. It's not wowing me. I think the colors, again, fantastic. The Xerix Dynasty, the copper color, the copper bronze contrasted with the green around them, the Necron lasers going off, you see all of the monoliths and like the obelisks and stuff in the background. You get a good variety where you see the Scorptech Lord, you see the destroyers all behind him, all of this stuff going on. You have the bare normal warriors moving forward, a Royal Warden. It's really good, but I don't think it's an S tier. I'm sorry. Next up, Du Bois. I love this art. It's again, like the Imperial Codex, Imperial Guard Codex, it is the exact same vibe. You have the Horde, the green, everything. I love the contrast with the explosion, so it creates a lot of yellow, but you can still tell that they're like green-skinned, but particularly that warm green that GW likes to paint them in. They're rushing forward. You got the big robots coming in after them, but it's all about Du Bois. They're fighting off the guard. They got no chance. You got a big Stompa in the background. It's over for these guys, right? Wah. Easy, easy S tier. Thank you for the Imperial Knights Codex. Why is this the best one you could find? Okay, let's try to look at this. Okay. Obviously, it's not the best quality that we can find, but that's okay. I think it's good. I don't think it's as good as the Chaos Knights, and I'll tell you why. The Chaos Knights Codex. Maybe upon looking at it again, it is pretty similar, but the difference is that this one is like in melee, this one is shooting. And then you see the big, I think that's a Titan in the background. No, you know what? I've changed my mind. I've changed my mind. That is going right up there with the Knights. I think they have equally great art. Next up, Sisters. Sisters fans, I'm sorry in advance because I do not like this Codex art. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's take a look at this. Okay. Yeah, no, the higher quality does definitely save it. Yep, you see him actually stomping through some sort of ruin, some sort of building. The Chaos Marines, they look like they're almost hesitating. Like, they're fighting because they're all crazy and evil and shit, but they are hesitating. Like, this dude in particular looks like he's going, oh, you see the big, giant one fucking Titan in the background? Yeah, no, it's right up there with the Chaos Knights. Okay. Love the colors, love the composition, love the fire beneath them. I think it's a really great detail. Don't love that she's not wearing a helmet. That's my only thing. That's my only problem. So I'm putting it right here. I know I'm biased. I know. I know. Everything else about it is fucking sick. I love it. I do not like... If she had a helmet or, like, maybe, like, a hood or something, I don't know. I just think the bear head... I don't like bear heads in general. That's my thing. Speaking of which, next up is Space Wolves. Now, Space Wolves notoriously do not wear helmets because they need to sniff and bite or whatever. I'm not wowed. Because the focus wants you to be on this guy in the middle. And he's got the big axe, and he's charging forward with his bolter, and he's firing it. But the problem is my eyes aren't focused on him. It's focused on this guy. Yeah, I'm trying to see the framing of the actual codex. Yeah, I don't know. It just... It's not wowing me. It's not wowing me. I'm gonna... I think I'll put it in B tier. Because I'm not like, it needs to be better. It's just not wowing me as much as the other ones. Alright. This one's easy. Easily S tier. Are you freaking kidding me? The orange sky. The blue lasers. The giant triumphant crisis suit. The swarm of all the other Tau. They're holding the line. They're shooting into a mass of orcs. They are helpless. The shield drone is blocking the bullets as the fusion blaster is going in. A drone is going by, probably to protect these guys as well. It is so awesome. Easy S tier. Next up, Thousand Suns. Easy S tier. Are you fucking kidding me? Same exact reason for the Chaos Space Marine Codex. It's so much going on, but it makes sense the second you look at it. The fucking cloak with the eyeballs, man! Look at that. Are you kidding me? It's perfect. Next up, Tyranids. They're not in this one. There they are. Fantastic. Fantastic. I love the colors a lot. And you're going to hear me say that a lot. I know I sound like a broken record, but the colors, man, the colors are so important. I will say, I have seen this codex in real life when I go to my fucking hobby store. And I'll tell you, compared to a lot of other codexes, because of the colors, because of the composition, the contrast of the pink and the purple with the bright blue, but like the turquoise behind them, my eyes are just... I'm locked in. I'm locked in. Even if it's next to some of my favorites up here. If it's next to like a bunch of Knight codexes. Even if it's the Drukhari or the Mechanicus codex. The colors, I'm right there. I'm right there. Easy S tier. Next up. Leagues of Votann. Leagues of Votann. I will say... I like the pose. I love, again, it's that triangle, baby. The triumphant charge. You see the Slayers going forward. You see these dudes going in. I don't love that he doesn't have a helmet on. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. He doesn't have a helmet. That does dock points from it in my book. That is a solid A tier. Finally, for 9th edition. Remember, this is only 9th edition. World Eaters. Are you kidding me? I know I'm biased to Khorne. I know! You're gonna say to me, Ava, you love Khorne, and that's right, and it's often because of the art, bro. The bicep! The dual axes! They're like descending from a mountain! A mountain of skulls! They're raining like hellfire and blood down! Yeah, look at this dude back here. You got Angron back here. He's fucking like erupting out of this skull pile. Just fucking, oh! It is pure hype. Easy S tier. Easy S tier, baby. Easy. Now, I will say, my problem with World Eaters as an army does not translate to their art. If their art... Sorry, if their rules were as fucking hype as this art is, World Eaters all day, every day. I'm never leaving. That's my fucking army. But unfortunately, I've been burned. And I do not like the direction that they've taken them, in my humble opinion. I think it may be an edition or two when they actually have a full army. Hopefully not 10 editions from now, but we'll see. I need them to have more stuff that I'm interested in, because I'm going to be real. 8-bound, not doing it for me. Jackals, really not doing it for me. The Slaughterbound guy, I think that was the nail in the coffin for me, where I was just like, fuck, I really do not like this aesthetic. Regular-ass Berserker, that's my guy. That's my fucking dude. World Eaters make me want to lift weights? Mm-hmm. Okay. Let's see what Poor Hammer did. And this was with Bricky. Now, is this because... Is D simply because it's the same art? I need to talk to these boys. I need to fucking grab Brad and Eric's ear. I need to fucking yank on their ears. Be like, what the fuck are you doing, man? Obviously, art is all subjective, but... Here's the video. I'm not watching the video on stream, but I will watch it later. No, grab Bricky. I will grab Bricky. I can grab Bricky. I can literally do it right now. Nobody wanted 8-bound. We want Berserker and Berserker on Juggernaut. Yes, literally. Thank you. Sarah, yes. That's exactly what I wanted. I wanted, like, literally when we were watching that show, I was screaming. I was screaming a little loud, and the reason why is because I thought it would be funny. But also, like, I was upset. And the reason why, like, my actual opinion is the Slaughterbound is meh. I don't like it. I wish we got Berserkers on Juggernauts. That's all I wanted. Bricky fought for World Eater. Brad was being a hater. I'm gonna have a stern talking to that boy. Belay, good morning, Ava. Guess you woke up to some wacky news, Yeah. What's a World Eater's Dreadnought called? They don't have one. They just have a regular Hellbrute. Guess whose birthday is it today? Is it yours? Happy birthday. AOS Battle Tome art? We can do that. Do you want to do this edition? Some of these are repeats. What the hell? He doesn't have all the tomes out yet, right? No. What's available for this edition? I think the last one we got was like Korn and Caradron Overlords, right? Ah! 1 second. Okay. This is not current. This is definitely not current stuff. Nurgle last week, wasn't it? That's what they announced, yeah. Man, we just don't have, like, anything for 4th edition tier list, huh? One second. Why can't I find them? I don't think there exists one, chat. Here's something I can do. I can tell you my opinion on 2 of them. You're gonna understand my feelings. What's the problem, chat? Why would this be an A tier and not S tier? Tell me why. Ugly, no helmet. No BG stuff? No. It's the helmet. If he had a helmet, this art would be easily S tier. Background's kind of boring. No. I like the background. I don't need a background to be complicated. I don't need it. It's the no helmet. Now this, on the other hand... This one, I don't know. I get the idea that they were going with. If the phase was more mauled and messed up, would it be a compromise? Yes. I think this is fine. I don't dislike it. It's just, if he had a helmet, it would be an easily be an S tier. This is... I understand what they were going for. I don't like it, personally. That's just me. That's just me. And that's okay. That's all right. Now, chat, I want you to take this Slaves to Darkness cover art really quick. Now, hold on. All right, chat. Watch this. Before. After. This was the 3rd edition art. 4th edition art. 3rd edition art. 3rd edition. Easy S tier. Easy S tier. That's so fucking cool. Oh. Before. Sorry. Before. After. 4th edition. 3rd edition. It fucks. You're right, chat. It fucks. It's so cool. 3rd edition has that chaos flare. Yeah, like, he just got through ripping some guy's head off. And he's looking at you and he's like, you're next. Holy man. Kind of mad they pushed back the Dark Tide class showing. So, the way... I think I know what happened, and I could totally be wrong. Something must have fucked up with the trailer. Either the trailer, like, got hella fucked up, or they changed something last minute. I think that's what happened. 3rd has something in the background that isn't just orange. Yeah, I'm, like, comparing the two, the 3rd edition art is personally more favorable to me. Yeah, I can see what you're saying about the just orange background. It feels like if you gave the artist another day, Because I get what they're going for, because you see the Chaos Star in the background, and it's like the skies. It's like a burning landscape, right? But I think like a little something behind these guys, like maybe just like something that's fading into the I guess, I don't know, would you call this smoggy sky? Like all of the orange. Something to fade into the orange that's just above these guys, I think would be good. It doesn't have to be really dark. It just needs to have something. Me hacking the Fat Shark office to delete the trailer an hour before the reveal. 4th edition AOS art feels safe, for lack of a better word. Say that again. Say that one more time. Why does every new edition of Warhammer art feel slightly worse? I don't think that's true. I think you notice the art that doesn't fuck as hard easily. You know what I mean? You're going to notice art that you don't like way more than you notice art that you love. Thank you for the bits. Waist snatched, helmet on, blood spilt. Yes, sir. Morning, Carrie. How are you? Just some ruined huts, and that's a good background. Yeah. Speaking of somebody who hates drawing backgrounds, I totally get it, though. I hate backgrounds. I hate drawing backgrounds. What could the class even be? I can't come up with any ideas. Skitarii. Like a ganger from Necromunda or something. But anything above that, I don't think anything super duper crazy. Ava, that is safe for corn art and you know it. I don't think this is safe. I think this is... They tried something because they want to emulate that sort of World Eaters art, right? Where it's the fucking guy charging directly at you. I don't like it. I don't like the helmet choice they went with. I don't like the... And maybe this is speaking from how we just saw all of the Nurgle stuff get refreshed. I don't think Khorne getting refresh would be a bad idea. I really like how the new Nurgle stuff looks. I love the direction that they're going. I'd pay to be an Agmed, to be honest, but I fear it will be very lame. I mean, we'll have to see. Like, what did they push it to next week? Comparison. Okay, so here's the thing. I don't like the World Eaters art for 10th. I don't like it. I think the background being yellow is a choice. And if they were going to go with a yellow, if the background was going to be yellow forever, sure, whatever. Make the brass not look yellow too then. You got to make it look a little different. It kind of blends into the background, and I don't like that. I also hate the helmet. I understand they're going for the guy going, ah, right? But that's not... He looks like he's, like, pogging. Like, you know what I mean? Oh, man. POV my Cities of Sigmar Spearhead last week. Oh, did you go against Blades of Khorne? Fuck. Sister Hospitaler would be an option for Darktide or a Ratlane. I think a sister would be cool. I would love a sister. You can't replace Wally the World Eater, sadly. I love Wally. I love Wally the World Eater. I do think compared to the last art where they're descending down the mountain of skulls, that this doesn't come close. I also, and maybe this is just the picture that we have here, the saturation on the red armor makes it look pink, and I do not like that. Oh, you're on the train to Akihabara. I'm glad. He has chainsaws on his head. Yeah, that's normal. Is there full art of it, actually? Chat! Discord chat! Get me the full art. Check Discord. It could be a cultist utilized by the Inquisition Penal Legion style. Yeah? Some sort of, like... I don't think we would get anything above, like, what you would see in Necromunda. I ain't seeing pink. Look like here. This, to me, it's still red. Don't get me wrong. It's not pink. It's not pink pink. but like the highlights are so bright because they wanted to avoid it going into orange, so they added more and more white to the lighting. So to my eye, looks pink. Today we're going shopping for fancy Japanese knives. Also going to another temple and a samurai museum. Awesome! That's so sick, love. I hope you have a great time. There is no full art. That's it. The guy's face at the bottom, though.
We're going to kill.
Corn's color is salmon now. Them's the rules. I mean, fair. If you want to make pink fucking corn berserkers, go for it. Who cares? There is that one that basically has like the Minotaur's colors. You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about? I think they're called like the Brazen Skulls or whatever the fuck. Would you consider doing fix-it art for these codexes? No, because I still acknowledge that a ton of time and effort went into these, and I think the end result is, you know, I couldn't make fucking codex art like this. Are you kidding me? I think, like, when you look at what makes a good piece, if we're looking at it objectively, right, or as objectively as we can, I think it is good art. Subjectively, we all have different opinions. My subjective opinion of this is not my favorite. But yeah. New Dark Class Ashways Nomad. That'd be cool. Is this the 10th edition Thousand Suns art? Because yeah, no, that's great. I'm not a huge fan of the blue on blue. Not a huge fan of that. Maybe go for a more pinkish, but I get the blue fire. I think they made it work though. Honestly, I think they made it work because the armor. No, they were really smart with this because the brightest blue point is here, and it's brighter than the blue armor. And where the blue might match in with the background, it's contrasted by the purplish pinkish cape. No, this is genius. This art is actually the more I look at it, the more in love I am with it, actually. This, easy S tier. Whoever made this knew what the fuck they were doing. Yeah. No, this is way smarter than I gave it credit for at the very, very start. Yeah, no, fantastic. No one asked how many Albedos I bought already. Did you buy that one that you showed me? The cape really breaks it up and sells it off well. Yeah, exactly. Like, the second I started to really look at the cape, I was like, oh, shit. This artist fucking knew what they were doing. I love the pose. I love that this sorcerer is just, like, flying forth. The fucking tomes are all around him. You see the fucking legion behind him coming out of the portal. This, mwah, easy S tier. Easy. It's better than... This one is better than the 9th one. Let me be clear. But again, no helmet. You gotta give the dudes who are literally like the top tier warriors, you gotta give them fighting something. You can't, like, I get it. They're supposed to be all stoic and they're also like warriors, but they're also like whatever the fuck. I get it. Give me them charging into an enemy. Like, fuck it. Could you imagine this? Same exact number of custodians, same color palette, but like in the background, they're charging at like a bloodthirster. You know what I mean? Like something crazy, and you're like, oh shit, right? But I also like the art where they're like in motion. Like this is in motion. That's not in motion, but it's still like the aura farming. Come on. Yes, I got that one, but I found a better price. Awesome. That face. He's giving out orders. He's going, we are the last bastion of Terra, blah, 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 for the Emperor or whatever. I get it. It's more of a testament to how bad 9th Custodes art was. It wasn't my favorite. It's not the best. Yeah, it's I'll tell you what the best change is. They have a central focus. They have a central focus. Okay. Shut the fuck up, Blabado. Shut the fuck up. Okay. I need to say something very important. You know me. I'm very neutral on Krieg. I'm very neutral. I think there's a lot of weirdos who like Krieg, but I think there's also a lot of people who just like, they fuck with the aesthetic, right? I like Steel Legion. I don't really fuck with Krieg, but I think that's only because I think I have an Ultramarines symptom with Krieg. You know what I mean? Like, it's so, people talk about it so often. I'm like, yeah, I get it. The shovel, fucking whatever. I get it. However, that said, this art fucks. This art is fucking mwah. Easy S tier. Easy S tier. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? This is the sickest shit I've ever seen. This makes me go like, you know what? Krieg are fucking sick. And they are sick. They're awesome. Carrie has sent me a picture. You didn't, did you? Is he ours? Do we have a son now? With our daughter Kita. Do we have a son? Do we have a son? Do I want to know what the shovel means? There's a meme that Krieg love digging trenches, and they do. But there's another meme where they use shovels in combat. That's not really a thing. That's just a meme. Anyway. I like Krieg. I just wish we would see others once in a while. So 10th edition, I feel, was the Krieg edition. I don't think we're going to see Krieg for quite a long time after this. I think next is Katachan. Carrie, do we have a son? Do we have a son of Ultramar? Or did you just look at him? Why is the belly so flat? Don't fucking... I cover his little muffs. Don't fucking say that to him, okay? It's Chiron, guys. It's him. He survived. I only looked at him, but I think I might buy him today. Good. If you don't, that's not a big deal. I just think it's very cute. We're getting more art submitted in the Discord. Okay. Once again, Eldari art stays winning. The fucking... We're going to talk about... Contrast. We're going to talk about... Contrast. Blue, red, and... You know what? It's time to bring out the wheel. It's time for the motherfucking wheel. No. We need this one. We need this one. Chat! Blue. What's opposite of blue? Orange. Oh my god. It all makes sense. It's all the fucking wheel, chat. It's all about the wheel. Look at it. It's fucking mwah, mwah, mwah. You know why this works and it doesn't take away from the rest of the piece? Why this purple doesn't take away the piece? Because it's a cold color. Purple is a cold color. Do you see purple? It's next to blue. It kind of goes together. So it's all kind of like blending in together. And then what stands out in the middle? It's the thing that's going to contrast the most. It's a motherfucking orange, baby. It's flagging, baby. Woo! Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome art. Awesome. Easy S tier. The guys at the Warhammer Cafe are super nice and helpful. That's awesome, baby. Posting those that aren't copies of previous. Thank you. Yeah, the Tau Empire one is a copy. Lou, shut up. No, this was the cover art for the special edition 10th edition Blood Angels. This is what all Space Marine art should be. This. The fucking background, bro. The banner, bro. Triangles. The sword in the sky. Your eye starts up here. It starts at this guy. And you see the sword and you're going down. Your eyeballs are going down and you see them. They're at their last stand. Who are they fighting? Oh my god, they're fighting chaos. They're fighting the demons. They're on top of a bunch of skulls. But still the banner. The banner will not fall. It's the last stand, baby. Even as the world around them, as the darkness around them is surrounding them. Fucking mwah, perfect. Masterful. fantastic. And you know what? Not a lick of green on there. Elf art instant L? Take that fucking back. Necrons! I honestly like this one more than the 9th edition one. Because it shows you what they're about. It's about that royalty. And boy howdy, this guy looks royal. He's commanding his troops. He's like, go forth and do your thing. You see the fucking infinite horde behind them. There's just enough that you could tell that there is like a massive army. And you see the pylons back there. You see all of the knight scythes coming overhead. This is a general. And you're like, holy shit, he is the commander. He's him. He's him, bro. Awesome. Easy S tier. Easy S tier. Death before dishonor. Okay. I have opinions. All right. Can you... Chat, I want you to look at this for a while I very quickly use the washroom. I'll be right back. Boo, I'm back. Have you been having discussions about this art? I bonded with a Japanese guy who was playing a game, and we had an awesome painted new Fulgrim. We were acting like spooky demon snakes and laughing together. It was so wholesome. Aw, love. That's awesome. All right. I love the colors. The bowl cut is a lot, but it does represent the chapter quite well. I think the helmet is a little too small for my liking. And you know what the thing that's really... What's throwing off the perspective a lot, chat? If this Marine had a backpack, it would be fine. But you don't see a backpack. What's your opinion on the new bolt gun trailer? I will buy it. Did you wash your hands? Yes. Color? Yeah. The purple contrasted with the... Like, this is a blue highlighted black. So it's a lot colder. It's a very cold scheme all throughout the thing, but that's to contrast with the red that you see here. Like, your eyes are supposed to focus not on the head immediately, but you see the symbol. And then you see all the other stuff here. And then your eyes naturally go down to the much cooler toned red down here. It's not my favorite. I would put it maybe in like a B. All right, now we're talking. Okay. Chat, wheel. What do we see? We see blue and orange. Oh my fucking god. Blue and orange. That goes into red. No, this art fucks. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? This is fucking awesome. This is so sick. You see the swarm of Tyranids descending upon them. He's on top of a fucking Tyranid, and he's got the skull and the body of one on his back. Are you fucking kidding me? Easy S tier. Easy S tier. Easily S tier. I think I just Don't lie to us, Ava. We didn't hear the water? Yeah. Because you were muted. I muted and then went to the bathroom. Chat. Today, I learned Japan is a whole cafe for Warhammer, not just a game shop. Yep. I feel like I just don't really fuck with a lot of Gene Stealer art, and it's not Gene Stealer's fault, and it's not the artist's fault. It does not fit my vibe. I don't know. It just doesn't really wow me. I would put it in like an A. I like the colors, though. I put it in an A. Yeah, it's okay. Maybe a B. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. 9th edition. Did not really enjoy it. This one, again, chat. What's that wheel? Blue, orange. Oh my fucking god. It's great. I think this is easily like an S tier. Easily S tier art. We demand proof that you washed your hand. What the fuck do you want me to do? Take the headset into the bathroom with you or we won't believe you, chat. Want to say I love this stream. The stream's name, it's very funny. Thank you. Emperor's Children, S tier. Easily. Easy S tier. Easy S tier. Again, it's like that old, not old, but the 9th edition Chaos one. Maybe a little more stuff going on in the background, but I get what they were going with. They wanted, like, primarily, like, what's the color of the Emperor's Children? It's primarily pink, so we want, like, that pink thing, and we want to contrast it with this dark purple armor. And then the giant green blast from the Noise Marines cannon. Fan-fucking-tastic. All right, you know my opinion of this next one. It's going to be an A tier maximum because no helmet. However, it is Terminator armor, and I do have a weird thing where I'm like, well, they're wearing Terminator armor. That makes more sense because like their heads are so tiny and the armor is so big. I would put this in a high A. Maybe S. I think it's way better than the other one. I actually really like this. No, the more I look at it, the more I'm like, no, this fucks. Yeah, okay. Bounce it between A and S. Death Guard. Don't play around with me. It's fantastic. Easily S tier. Again, hey, let's look at the wheel really quick. Green. What's on the other side? Oh, it's like reds. And then, oh, this green, it's like a purple, like a more yellowy green. Oh my god, what's this? It's like kind of a yellowy green. Oh my god, purple in the background. The wheel, chat. The wheel. It's all about the wheel. No, it's great. I love the art of Typhus. I love the bodies of Ultramarines. I love that you see like all the plague and rot and the flies around them. Yeah, fantastic. Excellent, excellent art. I feel like I'm back in college design class. The wheel, chat. The wheel. Color theory. Wow. The 10th edition Sisters art is so much better than the 9th, dude. This is so fucking awesome. Again, you've got that contrast, but we're playing with more neutral tones. So we have dark armor, light background with all the smoke, all of the incense. But then down here, you see all the fires. She's standing on top of some sort of cinders, some sort of embers. They've just been done burning this place. The entire... It looks holy, you know? And your eyes are immediately grabbed by this bright light of the fire and then the bright red of the cloak interior. And then you have these two down here. They're looking mean. These ladies, they want you dead. You're a fucking heretic, and they just caught sight of you. It's over. Let's talk about more color theory. Drukhari Codex. I feel the same that I feel about the 9th Codex. It's fantastic. It's really good. It's really good. But no helmets? I feel with Sisters. I understand the no helmet critique. I do. However, I feel with Sisters... The white hair is so iconic that it almost, like, dodges the helmet thing. You know what I mean? You skip the Demons Codex art? What Codex art? There is none. This art is actually great. I don't care what anybody says. I think the Imperial Agent's artwork is really good. I like the posing. I like the colors. I love the motion. He's about to swing that fucking thing down with the might of God. I didn't know Imperial Agents was an army. It's not. And what I mean by that is you should not have an Imperial Agents army because I don't think they're going to be around very long. Chaos Knights, fantastic. Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? It's awesome. The lurching forward. It's coming. It, like, just spotted you. Or just spotted a target, and it's, like, about to turn and start marching towards you. Awesome. If only as many was as good as the Imperial Agents Codex art. Yeah. Yeah. Imperial Knights is very similar. I don't love it as much as the 9th one. Gonna be very real. Oh my god, it's the same reason. It's the same reason as the Bengals Codex from 9th edition. They did what I wanted them to do. It's a darker green background, and then the bright red in the front. I just don't really love the posing of it. I don't really like the perspective. Grey Knights is fine. It's alright. I think the sword should be glowing. That's what I have to say about it. I think the sword should be glowing. But I understand it would probably contrast with the Stormbolter firing into the crowd of demons here. But overall, I think it's fine. I think it's a solid A. I like it. The POV rocks for perspective. Fair enough. I don't like this one as much as the 9th edition. I think it's a solid okay. It's fine. It does not wow me. I like the other one more. Can Imperial Agents just be jammed into any Imperial army like Assassins? Yeah. I don't understand why Imperial Agents exists. And I don't think anybody really does. I don't know anybody who plays Imperial Agents. Did we see 10th edition Mechanicus? No. I'm getting all these from the Discord. Work faster. I think that's it. Mechanicus is the same art? Oh, that's why. It's S tier. It's not Orcish? No, it's Orcish. It's just... I feel a lot of 10th edition, they're doing a focal point, and that's fine. But I feel with Orcs, a large part of it is like the... I feel more things should replicate the World Eaters 9th edition Codex art, where it's just a swarm of things, and then you have like one dude who like all the lighting is on him, and he's obviously the focus that you should be looking at, but around them is just the horde. This, I feel the background is so not that detailed that you can't really tell that there's like a horde of... The green tide is not here, you know what I mean? I thought Imperial Agents were just add-ons for Imperial armies, not their own thing. They are. They are their own thing. You can go into a tournament and go, I am playing Imperial Agents, and watch the tournament organizer go, what? Are you sure? And you go, yeah. I think allies in armies are a cool thing. Like, I have a list for Black Templars I'm slowly working on to be like, oh, if I get into Black Templars, this is what I'm going to be doing. And, like, a big thing I want is I want sisters. Because I think Black Templars... Well, maybe Black Templars, maybe Sons of the Phoenix. I was talking about this last stream, too. I think it could go either way. But... Either way, Sons of the Phoenix / Black Templars with sisters. I don't know. There's just something about that, like, vibe. It fucks with me. And I think it's because of Hell's Reach. The idea of, like, two factions that are so different, but they're just linked with, like, we fucking love God so much. We love God so much. On the bright side, you'll be the best Agents player there. Morvenwald's book is Black Templars and Sisters. Really? Cool. That's fucking sweet, actually. I might take a look at that. I might go Sons of the Phoenix, though, instead of Black Templars, but I would play with Black Templars rules and their models because I think Sons of the Phoenix, color scheme-wise, is fucking awesome. God, Phoenix. Look at this shit. You kidding me? It's fucking awesome. Give them a fuck ton of purity seals and candles. Make the candles red. Make the purity seal, like, thing. Make that, like, red as well. Or just, like... No, I don't think you need to make them red like Black Templars usually do. No. You just make them like this. You give them lots of flamers. You have a heavy flamer-themed list, right? Faithful to the Emperor and ritualistic in their battle cant, the Sons of the Phoenix pride themselves on plunging into the flames of battle. Their crusades are so impressive in spectacle, they pave the way for Imperial Creed to spread, and hence are followed by a great many holy men and women. Like, that's fucking... Ah, that's awesome. That's so cool. They've got, like, the bones of holy saints, like, just fucking nailed to their armor. You imagine, like, a sister falls in battle and, like, maybe she had, like, a relationship with a squad of Space Marines, and they're like, "Ah, sister, we will honor you till the end of our days," and they just, like, take her fucking bones and just, like, attach them to their armor. Like, what the fuck? Ah! That'd be so cool. The fuck is that? Thank you for telling me their name. Yeah, Sons of the Phoenix are really cool. They're totally Imperial Fist successors. They're totally Sons of Dorn. Their battle cry, "From the fires of war we rise." All Orc codexes should be based on the 2nd edition cover. I'm sure a lot of people who make these codexes are looking at other codex arts to just get a reference, you know? I didn't know Sons of the Phoenix were a thing. That's so much better of a match. I mean, like, literally, this is what is the problem in my head, where it's like, I'm probably going to go Sons of the Phoenix simply because, like, these guys working with the Sisters of Battle makes so much sense to me. Are they not actually Dorn boys? So, according to Imperial Record, that is what... on paper, that is their gene seed. However, we know that Call has been fucking around with a lot of gene seed. So there's a good chance that they might be Fulgrim's kids. Yeah, Call's been a little goofy. Look up the 2nd edition Orc Codex art. 2nd edition Orc Codex. Yeah, no, this is awesome. This is awesome. Yeah. I love the old Codex art. I think it's fucking awesome. Now they don't really share a lot of the orkiness from modern orcs, particularly in this one's face, but the rest of them do. No, they're awesome. I love this art. They're pink and gold, clearly Fulgrim. Purple and gold. But color scheme doesn't necessarily mean any relation, because I think the creator of Sons of the Phoenix does say, I think the person who did make them was like, they're not Fulgrim, but I don't know. Just like Minotaurs are heavily implied Iron Warrior gene seed per the chapter creator. Yeah, they're heavily implied to be Iron Warrior successors. Loyalist Emperor's Children adjacent, count me in. Yeah, man. I can't believe Ava rejected the Brazen Claws that hard. I like quartered color schemes, don't get me wrong. It's just I don't know, man. I think it's fine. And if this calls to you, that's awesome. But me personally, Does the mini help? Yeah. But also you can see that they picked like a more desaturated red and blue. And maybe that's just the compression on this artwork. But yeah, more desaturated, this would look really good. I don't really like really saturated blue and really saturated red when they're right next to each other. I think it looks a little, my eyeballs do not like it. Ultimately, I find it goofy. I like quartered schemes. Like, Howling Griffins, I think, fuck. Like, look at this art. Why? Lexiconum. You're flicking my nuts, man. Come on. Load. Load! Load! We're gonna be here for a minute. Load! Now load the full thing so I can... Thank you. Okay. This art fucks. Are you kidding me? It's so fucking awesome. This is so sick. But I think what makes it work, honestly, is because the colors are so desaturated compared to some artwork. Look at this dapper gentleman. Only eugenics exist in that little head of his. Yeah, the red scorpions are crazy. My gene seed has a 100% purity rate. What? Huh? Shut up. Plus, they aren't as contrasting. Yeah, because, like, you have a... Even if they are, like, hella saturated, like this... Oh, it's more saturated. But you get the idea. Like, because red and yellow go together so well, it creates a really interesting look. I really like the Howling Griffin scheme. Would I do a full army of Howling Griffins? Maybe not. Maybe not. Because truly in my heart of hearts, a full army of quartered schemes, I don't think I could personally do it. But if I were to find somebody and play against them and they're like, here's my Howling Griffins army, and they do the full fucking quarter thing for all of them, I'm going to be like, holy fuck. I'm going to get down on my hands and knees and be like, you are a god. The whole army, man? That's insane. Oh, the Blade Guard. Yeah. Blade Guard is so fucking cool. So many chapters would be great kill teams. I feel that... no. Well, okay. I don't disagree with what you're saying. I think there should be more variety of kill teams in general. However, what I was going to say was I would not mind GW moving in the direction that every edition, kind of like what they might be doing with Age of Sigmar, and I hope that's what they're doing with Age of Sigmar, every edition has a different chapter on the box. So, like, instead of the 11th edition box being Ultramarines versus Orcs, probably, it's like Blood Angels. Well, no, because you would have to pick a generic Space Marine chapter that does not come with a Codex supplement. So you can't do any of the ones that have codexes. So Dark Angels, Blood Angels, Space Wolves, Black Templars are off the table. Who's on the table? All of the rest of them. All of them. Quarter schemes are cool, but a nightmare to paint. You know what's not, though? What one is like actually kind of easy? The Nova Marines. Because all you have to worry about is the white. So you... well, the blue, actually. But what you do is... You essentially take care of the white first, and then you take a fucking contrast paint. You take a transparent blue, and you just go very carefully, and then bam. It's a lot simpler than the Howling Griffin scheme. Crimson Fist versus Orcs is very possible if that's what the direction that I hope they go with. Salamanders, green versus green, although they're not going to do that because they want the colors to be contrasting enough on the box art. So what they would probably do is Crimson Fists would be definitely up there, and then have like the main orcs be, I don't know, Bad Moons, or I know Bad Moons would probably be the right choice because the bright yellow, and then the Crimson Fists are like that dark blue and crimson. Yeah, that would be sick. And then you would theme it around, oh, we're back on Armageddon. Armageddon is where shit is lit. And then you go into that. That'd be fucking sick, you know? Lamenters versus Night Lords. Me finding the middle point on some asymmetric support vehicle. So interestingly, the Howling Griffins, if you look through their art, they actually paint their vehicles black, but the doors on like their rhinos and stuff are the quartered scheme. But the rest of it is like a black. You know? The main thing I don't like about it is the way the color is split across the chest plate. That's fair. What I find it's so funny, I made a Dawn of War Sisters paint scheme that was white, purple, and gold. I mean, those colors, again, we're talking color theory, man. Purple and gold, instantly going to go together. You add a white or even a black to that. You add a neutral tone to that. Bam, you're good. Size of the Emperor versus Orcs? No, GW would go with a scheme that is easy to replicate. Size of the Emperor, I feel, is a little too advanced for people. Because, like, remember, Games Workshop, they're also selling this stuff to kids, right? So, complicated schemes, such as Nova Marines here, or even Size of the Emperor, Marines Malevolent, or something like that, I don't think that is going to be the case. How did you get into Warhammer? My friends wouldn't shut the fuck up about it, and then one day I played Total War Warhammer, and I was like, oh shit, this is really cool. I got into the fantasy part first, and then I got more interested in the 40k stuff. But things that really helped with that were things like the animations of Hell's Reach, and then I started reading some of the books, and I was like, oh, fuck, this is really cool. Astartes was another big part of that as well. Mechanicus versus Necrons. No, why on earth do they sell this to kids? Chat, these are toys. This is Games Workshop, despite everything, it is a toy company. Let's be so real. When I'm buying my Space Marines who are like murderous killing machines, I'm buying a toy. I'm painting a toy. Am I having a great time? Yeah, absolutely. I went to a shop that listed only having figures of beautiful women, which was entirely true, but they also had what I just sent you, and it made me giggle. Oh, so Carrie went to a shop that only has beautiful women. And look here. Oh my goodness. What's your favorite post-workout meal/snack? I really fuck with stir fry. Obviously, you have to make it into a specific way so it's not like too buttery or like too, you know, you got to make it a particular way. I'm the one who tied Ava down to watch Astartes and Hell's Reach. It honestly helped that Astartes didn't have any fuck-ass dialogue. I'm going to be so real. I think I would have bounced off heavy if it was like the Imperium shit and fartin'. The Imperium masuckness. Oh. I think I would have checked out there. I think another way I almost checked out was when you were showing me the Hell's Reach animation and the voice for Helbrecht, I'm gonna be so real, it was almost time. That was almost it. Reclusiac, shut the fuck up. Oh my god. Look at these beautiful women. My favorite thing about the Nova Marines is that Gilman apparently believes they're closer to a more idealistic version of Ultramarines compared to the founding chapter. Aren't Nova Marines like even more anal about the Codex than even fucking Ultramarines are? Halbrecht's voice in that belongs in the woodshed. Have you seen some people paint Warhammer minis like green army men? I think so. The upper protects all perovskite from the vile demon nominals of the space toilet. Yes. Yes, of course. I like eggs post-workout, hard-boiled if on the go, or sunny side on some toast or rice if I have time. Yeah, I fuck with rice and eggs. I'm gonna have mixed feelings on the Army Men paint scheme, aren't I? Well, look no further because you have... Raptors. This is like made for people who fuck with historical wargaming. This is made for people who really like literally they are just what if a modern day army were Space Marines. Like they're all about the tactics and the camouflage. They literally are army green. They're successors of Corvus Corax. They're really into the whole, like, we're not for glory. Like, they're the most reasonable Space Marines you would probably come across. And their color scheme fucks. Their vibe is immaculate. Very, very cool. The practical Marines, yeah. And they fight the Tau. Yeah. That's actually a great matchup for them, honestly, because, again, both factions are incredibly practical. You have the Raptors who are like, yeah, we're not going to just charge into a hail of bullets. That's stupid. And you have the Tau going, yeah, of course we're not going to charge into a hail of bullets. That's stupid. Well, now what? They fight with a brain is basically what you're saying? Yeah. I want to play Warhammer with the kill teams I bought, but painting and gluing scares me. Any tips? Watch a ton of tutorials. I guarantee you, if you have a question about anything, there is going to be a tutorial there for you. GW themselves make them. And I find them to be very helpful. I think they're very good, especially if you're just starting. There's a lot of other channels out there. Goobertown Hobbies is a very positive influence. Aeons of Battle is quite positive. Some of his videos have like quite clickbaity titles or thumbnails, but just get past it. Who else? 52 Miniatures is great. Although his videos are less tutorials and more just like talking about the artistry behind his reasonings for things. But I find his videos very, very good. 52 Miniatures. Let me pull up something really quick. Rogue Hobbies is great. Love her. Love Rogue Hobbies. Love Louise. Would love to collab with her someday. I have a list here somewhere. It's my subscriptions list. 1 second. Cult of Paint I find very fun. Juan Hidalgo is really good. $1 Billion Clown Farm. I don't watch that for tutorials. He just makes all sorts of great shit. I will say though, $1 Billion Clown Farm, fucking Tyler's video on Chaos Knights honestly made me like I'm looking at Chaos Knights going like, ooh, I could. But that's a project for another day. Who else? Gone Hollow Minis. Dana Howell. Caffeinated Miniatures. Resourceful Miniatures. Hold on, there's more in here. There's definitely more in here. Oh, Marco Frassoni is an excellent painter. I don't know if he's very good for beginners, though. Medders Miniatures, Medders Miniatures. Brushstroke Painting Guides. Dr. Faust's Painting Clinic. Mishmash. Matt's Hobby Hour. 52 Miniatures, I said that one. Tabletop Time is pretty good. And Goobertown Hobbies, yes. Greenstark has an excellent piece of advice here. Do not be afraid of fucking up. You will fuck up. Somehow, some way, you will fuck up. I fuck up all the time. Literally the other day, I fucked up. I used way too much glue on a part of a miniature, and I fucked up a helmet. I did. And it really upset me, but that's okay. I literally talked about the story where what did I do? I dropped my librarian and his finger snapped off, and I was like, fuck, what am I gonna do? And I tried to like take another spare arm that I had, and I tried to cut off those fingers, and it didn't work because they didn't line up, and I was like, fuck, I'm not good at green stuffing, so what am I gonna do? Well, we're gonna turn a mistake into a miracle. I stripped the primer off. I then put it back together because I assembled it very well. I removed the parts that I didn't want on the kit bash and I wanted to save. So like his helmet or part of like the purity... Excuse me. Oh my goodness. Part of the purity seals, the backpack. And what did I do? I started using some extra bits that I had and I made him into like a Chaos Sorcerer or like a Master of Possession or something. And I think he looks fucking dope as hell. I was like, I can show him right here. Chiron, I'm sorry, you're gonna have to go the way of the Gene Stealer. Be gone. What the? Okay, there we go. So yeah, this is what I did. Let me get rid of the skeleton. Yeah, so like I used a bunch of spare bits that I had from like all sorts of Chaos stuff. Most of it is Chaos Legionary things. The spikes are from the Chaos Knights of AOS. The star on his chest is from a cultist that has it like on their waist. I don't remember what the horn is from. The arms behind him are the blood letters, the little minor demons of Khorne. Backpack is also from a Chaos Legionary kit. His arm that turns into a tentacle. The tentacle parts are from the cultists. And the sword is also from the Chaos Legionaries kit. And the chain and his head, I shaved off the Khorne bunny ears. So that's his head. The chain on his waist is also from the Khorne set. The skull, on the base, I don't know where that came from, but it's there. And then I messed up his cloak, so it's all like ripped and tattered and stuff. And then, bam, there you go. Good shit, nicely done. Thank you! I can't wait to paint him as my word bearer sorcerer and see how that goes. Only Zinch will turn a broken finger into a multi-arm arm with tentacles. Listen, I think the plot... Hold on. I like making little stories for my miniatures, and I think everybody does it to some extent. My plot... The story behind this guy is I think he did, like, receive an injury, and he crashed out so hard that, like, he immediately fell to chaos. like, immediately. He got, like, his fucking hand cut off or something and went, ah! And just, like, burst into fucking flames. You know? That'd be so funny. Will you ever participate in Golden Demon? No. No. I paint purely for my enjoyment. I don't like to do... I'm not very competitive... unless it's for stupid shit. Like, I don't think I would ever go and enter into Golden Demon because I paint to relax and I paint to make myself happy. I don't paint to be like, I'm going to make the best miniature ever. And I'm not saying that Golden Demon people do that either, or just people who paint for any competition. But I am saying personally, it's just not really my jam. Skulls for the Emperor? Question mark? Gave one of my Krieg kill team robotic arm. Have him as the confidant. That's awesome. There are ways to fix paint issues. God made paint remover for a reason. Yep. If you fuck up, there is often a way to fix it. Oh, Adam, you're so right. Kit Bash Chaos is really good. I like Kit Bash Chaos a lot. I really liked their video showcasing their old world army for Chaos. I feel like if I got into Old World chat, you know me. I like Chaos. I like Chaos. I'm probably gonna get into Chaos with Old World, or get into Old World with Chaos. That's probably what's gonna happen. I know. I'm basic. I'm so basic. But what I probably will do is make a corn themed Chaos warband or something. I don't know. I haven't decided just yet, but we'll find out. You're gonna buy Cathay? I mean, yeah. Two things can be true at once. But I think to get into it, maybe Chaos is the way to go. A splinter! Oh, dear Emperor, I'm corning out! Have a good night. Cathay is pretty fun. Is it, like, super beginner friendly? Because that's, like, what I've heard about Chaos, and that's what I really like. I'm not very into the whole, like, let's have 1 billion rules. Like, even I played a 40k game last night, chat. I played it with my buddy Lou, and it was Space Marine Blood Angels versus Chaos Space Marine Word Bearers. I played Word Bearers, and I had a great time. I had a lot of fun, but I could tell in the back of my mind, I was like just trying to juggle all of the stuff in my mind. You know what I mean? And I think two things came from that session. I feel like dark packs are a cool mechanic, but ultimately I don't have to make them. And I feel like dark packs in general aren't useful. You know what I mean? Maybe I've only had one game, so what can I say? So the next thing is I find Psychic and Magic, just Magic in general in 40k, really frustrating because I often play AOS where your Magic feels like it really matters and the spells are really powerful. And in 40k, Magic is just, oh, you shoot fancy. And I did not like that. It did not feel good. Ava, may you look at the other distinguished gentleman I posted in Discord. Oh, the Flesh Terror? Yeah. Flesh Terrors are cool. I think all Space Marine chapters are really cool. Alright, chat. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to transition over to a Warhammer game. I haven't decided which yet, but before that... Bandle? As someone who has both Cathay and a start of Chaos, I think Chaos is easier to start Old World. That's what I thought. How... would I fuck myself making a heavy corn themed army? Because I know Magic is really important for Chaos. Let me know. But Bandle today? 1964? 10 million views, very hard. Okay. Lock in. This is so familiar. I feel I know it in my bones, and if I don't get it, I'm gonna be so embarrassed. I need more. What are you? What are you? I know you! Where Carrie? She's in Japan. She'll be back Saturday. I'll be honest, the lack of magic is not the biggest problem of Korn, and it's already a problem. Explain to me, Zara. I'm very interested in this. I know this in my bones. What the fuck is the name of this song? I know this, but I don't know the name. Oh, what's it called? And you take your right leg out and then, you know? I fucking know it so, What are you? What are you? I know you. I know you. Today on Ava Doesn't Know Music. I don't know music. I don't know this. I don't know this at all, actually. I thought I did. Wait. That part is so familiar. Not this part. This part right here. This is so familiar. This is in there. What the fuck do I know you from? What do I know you from? You were in a movie. You were in a movie. I've never listened to this song that wasn't in a movie. There was a movie that had this 100%. But what fucking movie? What movies would have this? I'm getting either montage of thing happening or dance party. Hold on. You ever could say? What? What you ever could say? What kind of fucking hint is that? You ever could say? You ever could say? What am I doing? No. You ever could say? No. What the fuck is this song? I can't. I got no idea. Chuck Berry, you can never tell. You never can tell. You ever could say? C'est la vie, Pulp Fiction. It's from Pulp Fiction. It's from Pulp Fiction. Dude, nobody fucking knew what the fuck this was. Nobody knew this shit. It's from Pulp Fiction. Yeah, when they're doing the fuck ass dance. And then she does a whole bunch of coke and then eats a whole burger. Yeah. Yeah. And then it's like, what is this? why is the milkshake so expensive? Isn't that crazy? And then we are the clowns because we're watching it and it's like a milkshake now is like fucking however much depending on your area or whatever the hell. Oh my god. Bro, nobody got this shit. Holy. And then she OD'd. Yeah, well. It was hard for a reason. Yeah, but what an insane damn. Yesterday, no, it was 2 days ago. What was it? Olivia Rodriguez. And I was like, I don't know who the fuck this is. And that was from like 2020, man. And this is from 1964. I don't know fucking music at all. I don't know fucking anything. Oh, what a terrible time. Okay, hold on. Chat, we're gonna flip a coin. Because there's 2 games I am willing to play. We're gonna go heads, Space Marine 2, tails, Warhammer 3. And if we don't like whatever it lands on, whatever, right? So tails, Warhammer 3. What did that land on? It landed on its side. 1 second. Keep doing these, Ava, till you get one. What? We can't do more Bandle. Fuck. What was that? It landed on tails. What did I say tails was? Warhammer 3? Okay. Warhammer 3. Fuck GW for killing Chiron. I mean, I would have liked him to just be a lieutenant, but whatever. We roll for character. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Hey, Ava, joining a few minutes before bed. Well, you're right on time for us to pick our faction for Total War Warhammer 3. Oh, it's loading. Wow, it's loading. Wow, it's loading. Okay. Any bets, chat?
Attack the mortal.
I don't want to be Hellman Gorst. Roll again. I don't want to be Gorst. Finally! Yes! Archaon! Let's keep Archaon in mind. Archaon. We'll pick 3. We'll pick from 3 that we like.
I see the past.
Okay. Kairos. Archaon Kairos. Jesus Christ! Let's pick another one. Let's do another third choice. Not Throg, bro. Can you play as Be'lakor? I could. Scarbrand. Okay. Hey Siri. Pick a number between 1 and 3.
Between 1 and 3 is 3.
That's Scarbrand, baby. That's Scarbrand, baby.
The drinker of blood.
All right, let me get this set up really quick. Gay Scarbrand be like,
Hello. My name is Scarbrand.
I recently did a Be'lakor campaign on my own time, and I was in the process of conquering all of the Empire. I did a pretty good job, if I do say so myself. Rigged. Yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh. And then, uh-huh. And then,